Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about how to find a hot, fast breakout trade for new traders. Man, this is going to be a good one. I'm excited to make this one because on this one, we're not going to be talking about our usual 4 hours and 15s, those boring swing trades, that you guys hate so much. We're going to be talking about those fast, risky breakouts y'all be liking to risk y'all money on. So we're going to be talking about how you can do that safely by using your overall VWAP and or super trend. You don't even need a RSI and MACD for this one, but you know me, I'm going to keep our RSI and I got to keep my MACD on. We'll be using a lot about our VWAP indicator, and then I'll point out how you can use these match up with your super trend because you need something that you can depend. Well, you need to use your super trend, okay? But more about that one in just a second. I did just make a video on how to properly use the RSI and MACD indicators, and I have already on our. Oh yeah. And you are new here. Understand that I do have three different YouTube channels. On this channel where I'm posting out this video for our penny stocks and breakouts, our main bankability channel where I talk about the top trending things on the market and stuff like that, and we have our cryptocurrency channel where I update bitcoins and our price targets. We do actively trade there. Welcome, and good morning. Anybody joining in on the Bankability Classroom? Currently doing a video on how to get breakouts for morning day traders who just can't help themselves to a slow, safe swing trade. Okay, but let's get right into it with LAES. This is the first one up here right now. So when you are looking for the hot, fast breakout, look, before we dive in, let me show you how I get a breakout overall. So what I do is I go to the parabolic scan box section in the Bankability Discord, and I'm really just waiting for the parabolic scan box to throw out something. As soon as the parabolic scan box throw out the thing that's going parabolic, I'm kind of jumping in there for that quick, fast breakout. Try not to do too much, you know what I mean? But don't be thirsty. But and in some cases, it's still always best to wait for a pullback because, like, if a stock is going parabolic, then it's going to become overbought and people are gonna lock in gains. So you can wait for your 1 minute chart to go back over. So we'll talk more about that in a second. But I kind of just wait for the parabolic to go out, or I like to wait for Coach Manson to put out whatever he's going for in the morning for that fast breakout or whatever. But in most cases, you know, in most cases, you want to have your VWAP indicator on, and then in the morning time, you'll be able to see if it's coming in for that a breakout. Okay, this is what the VWAP is for. Let me take the VWAP off. And notice here, you just see my last video, about how the RSI and MACD move and whatnot. And you see any of my educational videos on other channels, then you already know how, you know how I go. But check this out. So your RSI would make it to its most low and oversold point. Your MACD will start making a bullish divergence. We discussed this in the last video. It will go up to overbought and dangerous from 631 up to about 730, 7.33, 73 cents. Day traders, they loving that right there. They loving that right there. Now let me show you this on the 15-minute chart. On your 15-minute chart in the last trade today. This is that bull run that we're looking at. That just happened on that 1 minute chart. This is exactly what we're looking at here. So check this out. On your 1 minute chart, so you can understand how these match up. And we're going to show you this on the VWAP. Going from 783, it's about 933, and it gets a bit choppy in there in between. Notice how your RSI stops towards the middle range. You can hone out on that by using your 15-minute chart. Okay? And notice that's a two 15-minute candlesticks. One candlestick is whatever time frame you're looking at. In this case, we're looking at the 15-minute chart. So there's two 15-minute candlesticks from 782 up to 933 for that round of bullishness from oversold all the way to overbought. We're on your 1 minute chart. From that exact range, it gets a bit choppy. The RSI kind of slows down within the middle range before it takes that next bounce all the way up to overbought. Now, if we go back down to a 15-minute chart, this is for you breakout and day traders. Swing trader don't care about none of that right there. But for you breakout day traders, y'all would have wanted to catch that. Y'all would have been thirsty to catch that. Notice this, that you couldn't catch that on your VWAP off 15-minute chart. Your VWAP don't work on bigger time frames. It's not gonna tell you anything. You got to be using that of your 1 minute charts. Because now, if you go down to your 1 minute charts and you'll be able to see that, check this out. Then you can actually spot out for that income or breakout to be coming in. And in any case, you still keep it on your RSI and MACD. You want to catch that thing when it's oversold. And if you get a stock that goes massively oversold like this, like that's way, way under that 30 down there. That's massively oversold. There's only one direction for a stock to go from that point, literally. Like It has to go up from a point like that. So you see bullish momentum shift coming in, you can still get that earlier than what the VWAP will even show you. And if you are going for day trades, I wouldn't day trade during the intraday. Notice how this is during the intraday. If I'm a day trade, it's going to be during the pre-market. It's going to be during the pre-market. And you get an easier day trade within the pre-market. It's going to be the same thing. Looking for oversold, for bullish divergence, and you catch a breakout. Notice how your RSI is still within range here for that breakout right there versus back here, where I think it goes down to a massive that's massively massive. So you ever see a stock going massively oversold like that on a 1 minute chart? Again, from that point, it's only one way to go, and that's up. You can catch it before even the VWAP breakout traders catch that. But in any case, you always have your VWAP on to look for a breakout. And then once it does break out, it's still going to go back overbought. This is where your RSI comes in handy because your RSI is going to show you what's still overbought there. Notice how it sells off. You didn't have a RSI on. You don't know what's going on. But with your RSI, you can see it's overbought and it's starting to sell back off. It goes back down to oversold where it get met with bearish divergence. And notice how it's almost retesting the VWAP. People who got in before it had that breakout over the VWAP are in safe ranges. They will feel safe until it breaks back under the VWAP. Where from there it gets choppy. Notice how it gets choppy there and it takes that quick dip. They seen a retest the VWAP, so they sell back off. Notice how it bounced back over and then once again a retest your VWAP and now it's on to a big sell off all the way till it becomes massive result and they don't feel confident in getting in there. Notice how it's low volume getting all up in there until it gets back over the breakout for that VWAP and it starts to get solid candlesticks. Before it breaks back under that VWAP, where those candlesticks start to get all small because nobody want to mess with it at that point. You are looking for breakouts to come back into that VWAP where those candlesticks start to get all solid and whatnot again because people getting excited. It's all about watching for that breakout. And again, you want to do this on your 1 minute chart. Let's look at another example. We'll go to a most active stock like Nito. First on our list for Nito, even just this morning, right? Now we'll look back even early morning. Like early morning, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning, as soon as the pre-markets come in or whatever, for that breakout. And once you get that breakout, you feel confident in there unless it retests your VWAP. It's not retesting the VWAP, so they feel confident to hold. So it will continue to uptrend as more bullishness will kick in for a very big round of bullish divergence that you match up with your MACD and RSI. And you can match those up if you see my last previous videos. Once it becomes, once the market's open, there's key times in the markets, like in the morning time, like people, Robinhood will open up at like 6, 7 a.m., stuff like that, depending on where they at. So when those times come in, then volatility kicks in. Notice how it breaks under that VWAP, and now that volume gets smaller, nobody want to mess with it and whatnot until it gets ready to hit back over that VWAP. Volume starts to get solid again. You can use your VWAP to look for that next big breakout to come in, and I think we'll uptrend. You follow along with your 15-minute chart from there to see if that bullish is going to continue to come in, see if it's getting strong, or what the RSI and MACD is looking like from there for a longer term frame throughout the day. And again, you can't use your VWAP on a 15-minute chart. But that's just a quick sense of how you can use a VWAP. And like I told you, I'll show you how to use your super trend because if you need something to depend, then you got to use your super trend because your super trend is the ultimate cheat code of the market that'll give you a green arrow on bottom telling you when to buy. And unless you see that red arrow pop back on top, like we never seen yet on Nito, you can continue to just always hold up in there. And I can show you further back on that as well. For example, a green arrow telling you when to buy, a red arrow telling you when to sell. We can look further back on there. Green arrow saying to buy and sell. We can look on another stock as well. Check this out. For the green arrow telling you when to buy and sell. And I gotta go back to the here. Green arrow telling you when to buy, and then the red arrow telling you to sell. And you still got your MACD and RSI. Always tell you if it's overbought, it get dangerous. So like myself, I'm still going off the RSI no matter what though. But that's just an extra tidbit there. You can use your super trend. We'll talk more about that one in the individual video. This is just about the VWAP. Like I say, these are going out on the small Banking with Billy channel. Um, Make sure you get subscribed to all the channels, the one for cryptocurrency, our main Banking with Billy channel where we talk about the top trending things, and of course the small one Banking with Billy breakouts where I'll put out some more educational style videos for you guys over here so you can understand what's going on. And I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there and happy trade.